Okay, so we are now going to dye his hair. Now I'm using dark brown, and we'll see what it looks like. I'm thinking if I would have used just black, it probably would have looked like jet black, and I don't want real black hair. I want it to look as natural as possible. And I know some people out there sometimes choose black and it looks like, well, you don't want a gothic looking Zorro. So I hope this dark brown works good. Okay, there he is. You can see it did stain the silicone there. And I tried to rub it off. It did not come off. Very interesting. Anyways, well, I mean, right now it looks like it's just a little darker brown. But we'll leave it there for a while, see what happens, and if it's not black enough, then I will have to go and get the black. Okay, after adding some black dye, I didn't leave it there that long because I didn't want it to look like jet black. Actually, it looks really nice right now. I'm just going to trim them a little bit. Now, it did stain the silicone, so I'm hoping I can paint over that, but we'll see. Then again, it doesn't really matter because he will have a mask, but you don't want to do that. I want to make sure he has a good color there. There we go. I could have used, maybe purchased myself one of those mustache trimmers, and that big old ass one I used, but it should do the work. Not bad. There we go. Okay, so now I need to figure out to make his head turn this way right there. Right about there, that's where I want him to be. So I think I'm going to, there's something in here, so I need to cut in here and add some silicone in here and hold on to it like this until it dries, and hopefully it'll keep its shape. So let's find out. Okay, so this really needed, I really needed another two hands. Okay, so now this looks horrible, but that will all get fixed. So I made this little guy. I added a screw here so that when the silicone sets in here, it won't be able to move around. And I'll be putting this guy right into this base right in here. Go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is pour in some silicone in here, close it, position him, wait till it dries, and that should do it. I might get some on the hair, but I'll try not to. Okay, so there he is. Now I need to get his head and go like this and hold it until the silicone dries, and I hope it stays there. We will see. Okay guys, as you can see, nothing really happened. I took the silicone out. I did it twice. One was a different color. This one I decided to do red,
and after an hour, 2 hours, it was just not drying right, so I could not position the head the way I wanted it to. So I have decided to do something more drastic. Again, as I mentioned from the beginning of my videos, we are all learning here because I am learning as I go about doing this stuff. So I am actually going to pour in some Alumilite, which is a very fast set resin. So we will see if that will work. I hope it doesn't leak all over the hair. Okay, I need to position.
Believe it or not, it did not work. Something's not working for me today. So it turns out that I was able to pop it out. So I just took the whole thing off. Got a hole in here, so I'm just going to fill this thing up with resin. And I got lucky, I was able to take it off. The other ones weren't able to. I went like the Arnold, it was very hard, so I didn't do that. But so this one, now I think I can just set it, position it straight, and then just cut around here. All this will be hidden anyways with the shirt, so that should work a lot better. Damn, like I said, we're all learning here, and take shortcuts to make it look better. So let me fill it up with resin. I gotta fix that guy back here. Okay, so there's a silicone in here, so just gonna put it in here. Okay, so there it is, looking straight. Now I could edit all the stuff I did and just show you this process, but I figure show everything because, you know, as I said, we're all learning here and doing mistakes together. Okay, so after silicone has dried, so far so good. It's, you know, it's straight now. It's not looking that way. I've added some silicone around here, kind of to, you know, even it out and smooth them out. Doesn't look that great here, but that will be covered with a shirt, so I'm not worried about that. I've added a little bit more on his face. So the next step is to paint him, give him a little darker tone to his face, not so light. So far it's working out good. It's looking straight, tilted a little bit, not much with the shoulder. That's how it should be here, because the pants are there and the body now is tilted, but not too much. The head used to be like that, if you remember. Now it's straight, so that's good. Perfect. Okay, before I end the video here, this guy here is a culprit who did this to my glove. Yep, he got a hold of it, jumped on the table and somehow just grabbed it very sneaky and chewed the hell out of it. So now I'm going to have to redo this thing, which no big deal because I'm planning on cutting these fingers and making them go forward as I'm trying to make it match a little bit on the poster. But this is what that guy did. Kiddo, you did this, didn't you? Yeah, you're in trouble. Okay guys, next time.